What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. And in today's video, guys, we are going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we went and played, Man City away from home, guys. Yes, guys, the Manchester derby. Anyway, guys, let's get straight into today's video. So we made 4 changes from our last game against Crystal Palace. Talking about the starting 11, so we started with Henderson, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Shaw, McTominay, Fred, James, Fernandes, Rashford and Martial. Getting into the overall reaction now. Get in. Man United stun City to end winning streak. Man United end Man City's 21-game winning run with derby victory. Manchester is fucking red. Where are the Ollie haters now? What a game, what a win, what a result. That's our first win against a Big Six team this season. We knew we would get chances and opportunities. We just had to take advantage. Ollie's back at the wheel. The defending was fantastic. Brilliant reaction from the last few weeks. Massive 3 points. Let's hope we can close in on City now. Show consistency now. Tactically, we were brilliant. Still unbeaten away from home. Performance was fantastic. Up the fucking Reds. That was a well-deserved win. Well done, boys. Win done. 3 points done. And clean sheet done. Anyway, guys, let's just get straight into today's video. What did I make of the performance? Absolutely fantastic performance from start to finish. I think coming into this game, everyone was favouring Man City to win this game. United were underdogs, even me being a Manchester United fan. And I even said in my last video, I said we had no chance going into this game against Man City. But it just goes to show that when these players look at a fixture like this against Man City and to rejuvenate your season again and to, press the reset button and go again, and you look at that fixture against Man City in the derby as well, and you go, this is a game to bounce back. After all that talk as well, and after us pissing around for the last few weeks as well, drawing to Palace, drawing to West Brom, losing to Sheffield and all this lot, and now we've shown that passion, that pride, that fight, that desire, that character that we actually want to win a game this time as well. The performance was fantastic all around. You've got to praise the players, absolutely fantastic from start to finish. The defending was immense as well, I thought, in times as well. We did make it difficult for ourselves in times as well, which I thought as well. I thought the defending was fantastic and we kept it really tight at the back and we were a unit at the back. Absolutely fantastic at the back there. We knew that the defending was going to be crucial in games like this. We knew that in a game like this against Man City, we were going to get less possession than them as well, and they were going to have more possession, and it's just all about the defending. And if you can defend properly, you will get a good result. We defended properly. We defended well as a team. I thought we were absolutely fantastic all round. Overall, fantastic, and it's obviously nice to win against the top 6 team. Thankfully, people can stop bantering us about that now as well. It's nice to end someone's run. Both of Man City's run and our run was on the line. We knew that one of them was going to end. I mean, we've stunned City. We ended their winning streak. 21 games running, 28 games all competitions, and it's fantastic. After the last couple of weeks, it's been tough. It's been difficult to get a result like this against Man City. It's absolutely massive. Massive 3 points, massive win. And it's not only just that, we went away from home and we also got a clean sheet. I think my message now is, let's show some fucking consistency, because now that we've got that win against Man City, let's keep this going now to the end of the season. And that's where now we've got to be treating games as our FA Cup final, and let's start showing consistency in our games now. Never mind drawing, losing and all this lot. Get the mentality right in every single game. Treat it as an FA Cup final, and let's show consistency. Let's start winning games. I believe we can go on another fantastic run of games where we just keep winning. And we can do that. And honestly, we can. Just stop drawing and stop playing for draws and go for it. And that's what we did against Man City. We went for it, and absolutely fantastic all around. And we're still unbeaten away from home as well. Coming into a game against Man City, which we knew was going to be difficult and it was going to be tough, and we're still unbeaten away from home already. And I think we could be unbeaten all season long. No one's going to beat us this season away from home. Absolutely no one's going to beat us. Guarantee this, clip it, and we are going to be unbeaten throughout the whole 2020/21 season. We are going to be unbeaten. No one's going to beat us. And fantastic, and it's a brilliant performance all round, and you can't fault it as well. Getting into the game now, first half, I thought we had it was a brilliant start by the players, quick and bright start. Got on the front foot already, and we already put that pressure onto them. And then, Jesus goes in, makes a stupid mistake. Shouldn't have done it as a centre forward. What is he doing there? But as United fans, we would take that. City fans will absolutely hate that as well for, going in clumsy like that. And then in games like this against Man City, where they're really tough and they're going to be really, really tough to get past defensively, because defensively they're fantastic this season, and they know that as well themselves. And I think to get an early goal is always fantastic, and you always need the early goal. And in games like this, it's all about the first goal. If we can get the first goal, settle down, calm down, settle down the nerves, and then you get that first goal, and you're in a great position then going into like the next, and then you're in a great position then of taking control of the game, and which I thought we did in the second half, but I'll get into that in a minute as well. And then I thought after the first couple of minutes, I think the first 10 minutes we were fantastic. We were all around them on the front foot, created chances, high intensity, high tempo, and then we knew them City were going to have more possession, and then we had to defend. And then I think then I think for the last 35 minutes of that game, of the first half, we had to defend properly, and then that was when we were absolutely getting dominated in the midfield. We couldn't string a pass together. The passing was off. But McTominay, Fred in the pivot, trying to cover the defending, they were a little bit off in times, and Fred was giving possession away. It was just little things like that where it just kept on giving away possession. We kept on losing our battles, our 50-50 duels, things like that. Little things like that. We just kept on giving possession back to them, and we just couldn't keep hold of it. And then we couldn't get out of our own half as well. But it was all about the defending. It was all about let's get into half time with us being 1-0 up, and obviously when you sort of concede and give them a goal, obviously then spurs them on of coming out in the second half and getting the winner, and then it makes us work in the second half to come back. So we knew it was important to get to half time 1-0 up, and we did that really well. Defending was immaculate, fantastic. We kept it tight at the back there. Second half, I thought we were dominant. We controlled that second half. I thought Man United were the better team in the second half, absolutely all around them. We had chances in that second half, and it could have been easily 3 or 4-0. Martial had a chance, and he should have took it to the left, and that would have been easily 3-0. We had chances in that second half, and we didn't take advantage of them. And it's a kick in the teeth, because when we had all these chances in the second half, which we didn't take, you're just thinking that game could have been even worse for Man City, because we could have easily put them to bed. But second half, different team we were. After that first half performance, after the first good 10 minutes, we dropped off a little bit. But then in the second half, we absolutely dominated that. We absolutely dominated them. We controlled it defensively, offensively, fantastic. And then, Luke Shaw scored an absolute fantastic goal to make it 2-0. Great through by Dean Henderson. Future number 1 as well for Man United. Or he could be number 1 next season as well. So we know he's got high potential, Dean Henderson. And fantastic. We got the second goal. And I even said on Twitter, get the second goal, it's over. And City couldn't find a way through. City, I thought they started the wrong team selection, but that's not my worries. But we knew that we had it in the bag, and Ollie got his substitutions bang on right as well, by bringing off Rashford. Obviously came off injured, and bringing on Matic as well. So I think he did really well, I think Ollie did really well with his man management. Fantastic all round, and yeah, it was brilliant. Fantastic performance. Manchester's fucking red, and up the fucking Reds. We deserved the victory that we deserved. They got what they deserved. Fantastic. We knew that someone's run was going to end on Sunday, and we managed to do that. And fantastic performance by the players. It's absolutely fantastic. It feels absolutely sweet. I absolutely love it. And at least we've got something back on someone. And all those haters and all of them bantering us about that we couldn't win against the top 6 team. Now we've done it against a team who could be champions this season as well. Fantastic performance and fantastic result. We knew it wasn't going to be easy, and before coming into this game, City were unbeaten in 21 games and 28 games in all competitions. It took some doing to beat a fantastic team in Man City. How satisfying is it, and how does it feel to stop City's unbeaten run? It feels fantastic, to be honest. I think as Ollie, satisfied with the team performance, and as a Man United fan, I'm satisfied with how we performed tactically. I thought tactically we were spot on. We knew that we had to defend more than ever that we've ever done before, run more than ever we've done before, and it's all about, you know, when you have these chances in these big games, you have to take advantage. It's always satisfying to beat a fantastic team in Man City. It's always nice to beat your rivals in Man City. We had to sort of get something back on one of our rivals. We knew that Man City, great team, great manager, but sometimes you've got to beat the best teams, and you've got to do that. Fantastic result, and it's obviously satisfying as a Man United fan. City are a great team that have got a lot of quality in there, got great players, and you have to really defend, and we did that really well. And it feels fantastic to beat City's unbeaten run, because it just looked like no one was going to stop them. And I even said in my last video, I said, what did I say? I said the only team that is going to stop their run is Manchester United. What happened on Sunday? We stopped their unbeaten run. You know why we did that? Because we are Manchester United. We know it's a derby. We're rivals. We're going head to head. What did I say? I said the only team who's going to stop these lot is us, because we're Manchester United and we know we can beat Man City. Satisfying, fantastic result. Feels absolutely more sweeter, and it feels brilliant to stop someone's fantastic run that they had. All good things come to an end. We got the result that we deserved, and they got the result what they deserved at the end of the day. Why did we turn up and perform well for the full 90 minutes, but why couldn't we not do that over the last recent weeks? It's just heart, passion, pride, fight, playing for the club, playing for the badge, the desire, you know, the character. I think over the last couple of weeks we've not shown that character that we've wanted to win games. Over the last recent weeks, I think we've been playing for draws where we thought it was a good result away from home, but again, you go away from home, there's less pressure on you. You think we've got a good chance there. What it is though as well, in the last couple of weeks we haven't been creating much chances, have we? Didn't create much against West Brom, did we? Didn't create much against Chelsea, did we? If you look at results like that, we didn't create much, did we? Whereas in that City game, we created a load of chances. And this is it. It's always something. Over the last couple of weeks against Crystal Palace, West Brom, Chelsea as well, there's always something that's lacked for us. It was like how we were lacking the final pass, the creativity, the final third. There was no end product. Over the last couple of weeks, something's lacked, and whereas we've gone into this game, everything was spot on tactically, and we just couldn't do that after all that pissing about. They look at a fixture like this against Man City, derby, chance to bounce back, chance to get the winning mentality back, the confidence, get the mood back up, and you're thinking, this is the fixture to do it. And we did it in great style, didn't we, against them? It's even pleasing. It's just weird, isn't it? And we're Manchester United, and we know that we're capable of beating a good team in Man City at the end of the day. Who is my man of the match? Now, Martial was man of the match by Sky Sports. Martial had a very good game, you know, his hold-up play was fantastic. I think you've got to praise most of those players. Some of them here and there could have had a better game. I think Henderson had a really good game, you know, first game in a derby as well, under pressure as well. Did fantastically well. Wan-Bissaka was brilliant. Lindelof brilliant, Maguire brilliant, Shaw was fantastic. Fred and McTominay in times, they were poor, but I'd give them, if it was a player rating, I'd give them both a 5. James, I thought he was good in times as well. He had a good chance as well in the game. Bruno, fantastic as well. Rashford, I thought he had a good game as well. Could have been better. Martial was good as well. His hold-up play was fantastic. It could have been a bit better as well in times, but I think my man of the match has to be, I think it has to be Dean Henderson, not only just because it was his first derby, but I thought he absolutely was brilliant in that game. I'd probably give it to Dean Henderson, Rashford and Martial. All three of them were fantastic in that game, and they deserve it. Rashford had a very good game as well. Martial should have done better in times where he should have buried a few chances here and there, but hopefully he can learn. Hopefully he can get better, and hopefully he can stop this drought as well. I think Henderson was brilliant, Rashford was brilliant, and Martial was brilliant, and they deserve it, to be honest. Luke Shaw was fantastic as well. How do we beat West Ham? Now, obviously, we've got West Ham in our next fixture coming up on the weekend. Obviously, this one against West Ham is going to be tough. It's going to be difficult. I think most people would have underestimated West Ham this season, but they've turned out to be an absolute fantastic side, and they deserve where they are right now in the top four. Do you think they're going to get Champions League? Maybe that's too much for them to ask, maybe. Obviously playing on Wednesday nights and Thursday nights as well, Tuesday nights as well, sorry. West Ham, brilliant side, brilliant manager, got loads of quality in there. My tactical analysis on West Ham. Now what it is because of Jesse Lingard being out for this game, he's not going to be able to play this game. He's not going to be able to play this fixture. Obviously what it is he plays with a 4-2-3-1. And what it is because he can't have Jesse Lingard, he knows that he's out for this game, he cannot play whatsoever. And he'll play either Souček or Noble, and then he could play Declan Rice, the creative midfielder, or he could have Declan Rice, Souček and Mark Noble. Now what it is it's one of them three as the creative midfielder. They cannot create. Why? Because they're all pretty much, you've got Declan Rice, which is a CDM, and you've got Mark Noble and Souček, they're both central midfielders. Both of them can't create for shit, to be honest. And the only reason I think Jesse Lingard is suited for that role is because he can bring the energy, the vision, his movement as well. He's fantastic on the ball as well. Whereas some of their players in that role are not good in that role. They've had different players in that positions, like Souček and Noble. But because if he plays one of them two there, they end up playing as a 4-3-3 because one of them has to end up coming back, trapping back, try and get the ball back as well. It's going to make them harder to work for in the midfield three. In that midfield three, whoever's here creating has to end up coming back. Even if it's Benrahma, at the end of the day, he has played Benrahma. Benrahma would, he'll, as a striker himself, he'll just put the ball out wide because you've got a player with width, you've got a player with pace, he'll just put it out to Jared Bowen and Lanzini or Yarmolenko or whoever's playing in that position. And what it is if they play one of them up there, Souček, Noble, they have to come back, they have to end up trapping back anyway for the ball. So they end up playing with the 4-3-3 and they're not used to that. And that's where they can be exposed then. But what it is with this West Ham side, they're brilliant, all fantastic wrong. They're brilliant, got a brilliant manager, brilliant setup, they approach every game right, the mentality's bang on for them as well, got a good win against Leeds last night as well. It's going to be difficult against these, I'm expecting a good game against them, but what it is we have to be brilliant, we have to be spot on, we have to stretch them out, we have to open up the game as well. And what it is we have to get the ball into places where we need to run into space. So instead of making stupid passes and where we can't string a pass together, you have to get the ball out wide to players like Wan-Bissaka or Dan James so they can make that inroad in from behind and then get the crosses in. So, I'm expecting a good game against West Ham, and in games like this against West Ham, you always need the quick start. You always need the first goal first, and if you can get I think if we can get the first goal, take control, and then settle down. We don't want to do what we did against Man City, where we couldn't string a pass together and we were just losing out in the midfield, getting absolutely dominated in the midfield. We cannot let that happen again against West Ham. So it's all about the high intensity, the high tempo, get some low and hard crosses into the box. When we get these moments in the game, these chances in the game, you have to take them. And that's what it's all about. You have to take your chances. And if you don't take your chances, it just comes back to haunt you, and you'll be kicking yourself that why did I not take that chance? Brilliant chance to get us to 2-0 or 1-0 up, and you're kicking yourself. And when you don't take these chances, you get punished. And I'm expecting a good game against these lot. They're tough, they're difficult, and we're going to be coming into this game well prepared. Mentally, physically, we have to be on top of it from start to finish. I'm expecting a good game against West Ham, and let's repay David Moyes for all that shite that he gave us. And let's get David Moyes back for once as well. Getting into the goals now. First goal, Bruno steps up and scores a nice and composed penalty for 1-0. Second goal, Henderson throws the ball out to Shaw. Shaw runs, pass the ball to Rashford. Rashford passed it back to Shaw. Shaw shoots and scores for 2-0. Getting into the stats now, possession for Man City was 65.9%, for Man United it was 34.1%. Goals for City was 0, and for Man United it was 2. Total shots for Man City was 23, and for Man United it was 8. Total shots for Man City was 6, and for Man United it was 6. Shot accuracy for Man City was 26.1%, for Man United it was banged on 75%. Shots inside the box for Man City it was 13, and for Man United it was 7. Shots outside the box for Man City it was 10, and for Man United it was 1. Total passes for Man City was 715 passes, and for Man United it was 374 passes. The pass accuracy for Man City it was 89.9%, and for Man United it was 78.3%. Getting into the substitutions now, Rashford went off for Greenwood. Talk about Rashford's performance. Ran down blind alleys constantly and got it wrong more than often than he got it right. Somehow assisted Shaw, but another poor performance. I thought he played alright, to be honest. Samuel Lockhurst, fuck off. Martial went off for Matic. Talk about Anthony's performance. Mad and immediate impact to win the penalty inside a minute, but squandered an easy chance to make it 3-0. Yeah, should have took that chance, Martial. Fernandes went off for Williams. Talk about Bruno's performance. Had the bottle to convert his 18th penalty for the club, despite the heckling from a City physio inside the first 2 minutes. Next up, we've got West Ham. West Ham are 7th in the table, and this one's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult. West Ham are a great team. Got great quality players in there. Got a great manager in David Moyes. Let's repay David Moyes of what shit he gave us at Old Trafford as well. We need to have a quick and bright start to the game, play with high intensity, high tempo, get in between the lines, and that's what you have to sort of do with West Ham. You have to get in between the lines, make runs in from behind as well where they don't see it as well. Put some low and hard crosses into the box, high intensity, high tempo, be ruthless as well. When we get these chances in the game, you have to take them at the end of the day. But looking forward to this game against West Ham. Hopefully we can show some consistency now. I'd love to beat this West Ham team. It's going to be tough, it's going to be difficult. If we play with a higher line, we can get our players pushed up as well. So when you play with a higher line, you've got full confidence that you're going to play with a higher line till the end of the game. Get the higher line, have players in between the lines and make these runs from behind. That's what we need in this game against West Ham, because they're very alert. We have to defensively be a unit at the back, and we can't afford to make any mistakes. And the good thing is now is we're not conceding goals, which is a positive thing, and now we just need to start scoring goals again now. We can do that, get something on West Ham. I'm looking forward to this game against West Ham. So far, West Ham are scoring 1.5 goals per game. So far, West Ham are conceding 1.2 goals per game. West Ham have the 6th best defence in the league. West Ham have won 14, drawn 6 and lost 7. They've lost to Newcastle 2-0, Arsenal 2-1, Liverpool 2-1, Man United 3-1, Chelsea 3-0 and Liverpool 3-1. West Ham have lost 3 away games. The last time West Ham lost was on the 1st of February. The last time Man United beat West Ham was on Saturday the 5th of December 2020, and it ended 3-1 to United. That was of course this season. The last time Man United lost to West Ham was on Sunday the 22nd of September 2019, and it ended 2-0 to West Ham. The players to look out for is Fabianski, Cresswell, Balbuena, Kufel, Dawson, Ogbonna, Diop, Mosawaku, Lanzini, Noble, Fornals, Sunchek, Antonio Rice, Yarmolenko, Benarama and Bowen. Hope you guys have enjoyed another video. Be sure to leave a like. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. See you guys in another video in the next couple of days. And peace.